So this is Random History Dude, back to talk about the Russo-Japanese War. Now, the Russo-Japanese War was fought between Russia and China. Now, at this time, it was Russia, not the Soviet Union, because World War I hasn't happened, which I can get into, but that's later. So, what is the Russo-Japanese War? Well, first, we need to get some context. So this conflict happened from 1904 to 1905. It lasted a year, and it was because Russia was expanding its sphere of influence down to Korea. Now, Japan didn't want that, because if that happened, then it could attack China, which is kind of being held by Japan. Some, not all of it, which was kind of taking its resources away from it. Why did Japan want China's resources? Because it's an island nation and it's really small. So that's why it wanted it, and plus it wanted to expand because nationalism, stuff like that. I can get into more reasons why, but that takes a while, so yeah. So Japan wanted Russia to stop expanding to Korea, but it wasn't really. It's actually Manchuria, which is above Korea. So if you can look up a map, it's fine. You will understand. It's above Korea. So Japan wanted it to stop, as I've mentioned before. So it tried this through treaties, but it didn't work. Japan wanted treaties to stop Russia from expanding down its grasp to Manchuria and then to Korea. So, after really a lot of these failed because reasons, so then Japan had the bright idea of shelling a port. Now, this could have been a very bad thing for Japan because fighting Russia has never worked out so well for a lot of countries. Really, look at a lot of wars. So, they shelled Port Arthur on February 8th, 1904, because of reasons I've just said. Now, Russia declared war on Japan like any reasonable nation would, so now Russia and Japan are at war. And this conflict will change things in Asia. The shelling was very successful. It took Russia by surprise, and soon the Japanese had it under their control. And this will become very important later. I mean, right at this point, they didn't have full control of it. They had control of some of it. Not all of it, some of it. And so, as a response to this, Russia then attacked north of the port to drive off the Japanese, which their attack failed. And so, by doing this, Japan sunk every ship of the Russians in the Pacific Fleet. So, they have a few more fleets, because Russia's absolutely huge. Like, they have the Baltic port, which is in the Black Sea, Russia, Georgia, around that area. And then they have the one up north. Then Russia and Japan had another engagement in the Yellow Sea, where Japan won, and they basically conquered Korea because of that. Because they have now they have control of Korea, now they go and invade Manchuria, which is above Korea, as previously stated. And they got control of the Red Sea. The Russian fleet in the Baltics finally came, which I mean is a really harrowing journey, since you basically have to sail a huge amount away, which is 2,000 nautical miles. I don't know how far nautical miles are. That's what my sources said. So yeah, I'm just guessing it's far away. I'm guessing it's just a normal mile. And then at the Battle of Tsushima, I have no clue if I'm saying that correctly. I might be not, and I might be. They destroyed 8 ships, and only 3 made it to their destination. And at the treaty, the Japanese were mad at Americans, which is a common occurrence, because Japan is apparently always mad at America, because they sided with Russia, which made them mad, the treaty's name was the Treaty of D.C. And I could go on about the reasons why Japan was mad at Russia and stuff like that, but I don't really want to because it's confusing and just annoying. So yeah, thank you and for watching, and goodbye.